The message behind that song is very simple. We love baseball, and abso-frickin-lutely we do. Ladies and gentlemen and MBs, you have witnessed a historical second season of the Mania League. You have seen some of the best compete against one another for a shot at the grand prize. You have witnessed an opportunity unlike any other that which you have seen here today, yesterday, and the day before. The Mania League begins tonight and ends tonight with the World Series. That World Series will take place between two impeccable teams. The Wildwoods One-Uppers and the New York Mets. These two teams have proven themselves beyond a shadow of a doubt. They have the chance to be here and to prove that they belong here, and more importantly, that they deserve to be here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It is a glorious and slightly chilly Monday Mania here at the Mania League. It is a little bit of chaos. We've had a lot of snow that has come in here in a little Michigan mitten state that we have over here. Sorry for the delay to get to you and your impeccable action here tonight. It's going to be a wild ride for us, but we have to start tonight with some doom and gloom news coming straight from our friends at the Breaking News headquarters. Acorns has been presumed dead. Unfortunately, we have spoken with the authorities. We have spoken with all relevant party members, and we have confirmed no known presence of our friend Acorns. We thought that we were going to potentially see him this week. Ransoms were paid, opportunities were presented, and negotiations and freedom teams came in to try to rescue him. Our aid alongside with the FBI was clearly just not enough. We've induced some of the most notorious gangsters, aka Bowser and his minions, to hopefully see if they're going to be able to find more information to confirm that our friend Acorns has passed away. But until then, we anticipate that this is a rest in peace to Ernie Ballswell last season and a rest in peace to Acorns this season. 07's in the chat. Our friend Acorns is presumed dead, and we wish him the best of luck as we move on with ourselves in the very distant future. Now that the moment of silence has since passed, let's talk about this upcoming matchup here tonight. In the World Series, Wildwoods One-Uppers, New York Mets will be competing in a best-of-7 matchup. In that best-of-7, they will have a chance to compete against one another for a shot at $100, going to the winner GM between Typh or Rumpton. It is going to be sensational. The matchup is going to be massive, and these two teams have truly proven their chances to compete and to be here today. Our games will be going underway here in just a moment. For the two general managers, we'll be doing post-game interviews at the end of the World Series to talk about their experiences here at the Mania League and, of course, see their impeccable journeys. Predictions will go live. We will do predictions for every single game. So if you want to really get your money's worth tonight, that's going to be your opportunity to do so. Now, we no longer have Ohio Shape, who had quite the turnaround this season. Frank's previous team basically getting the bottom of the barrel, thus getting one of their higher-tier draft picks this year, and as a result of that, have truly ascended to their Ohio Shape. We've also witnessed some newcomers, Star Road Superstars, who had a chance to really prove themselves this season, have a chance to really show what it's like to come in with a fresh mindset and capabilities unlike any other. And while it was close, it was no cigar, as for the second time this season, the New York Mets, led by our one and only Rumpton, bringing back from the New York Mets, have clearly proven that adding the additional new gave them the boost and the chance they needed to get into their position they are today. Type, of course, previous experience competing in the World Series against the one and only Froggy Dojo, who was not able to make it to playoffs this season, but hopes to make a strong return, hopefully in Season 3. Type is looking to see if she can host in the reins and bring their team to victory, as on paper, what is to be considered potentially the better team of the two. However, for the fact that the Mets have beaten the team that went on a 13-game winning streak this season, I think it's safe to say, I think the odds are ever in the Mets' favor. The conversion rate is give me all of your money. Nice. As the dedicated fan that you are, that would make total sense to me. All right. We're going to get our first game started in just a moment. But before we do, another important note. Tonight, we will also be doing an award ceremony that follows the rest of this matchup. In summary, what you are looking for are the following components. MVP, the best pitcher, or as we call it, the Ernie Ballswell Memorial Best Pitcher, best slugger, or in this case, best batter, since the game title was slugger, best me, the GM of the year, and Gold Glove will all be put to the test. We'll be testing all of our theories, making sure everybody's get their submissions. We are missing a few GMs still. So, J-Ray, if you're in this chat, please do message me. Not trying to out you or anything. Okay. And with that, our first prediction is going to go live. Can we have an LVP? Yes, the LVP, if you ask Rumpton, was Yoshi. Let's get our predictions aligned. Woods one-uppers, New York Mets. All players appear to be ready and entering the field. So we're going to get our fellow gamers ready to rock and roll in just a moment. We hope that you're ready, chat. We hope that you're set. Because tonight, we end Season 2 in the best way that we know how to. And that's by playing baseball. Every day. Hold on 1 second. I think there was a misconfiguration on the games. Hold on 1 second. This is a best of 7, Dax. Okay, got it. Typh, just a heads up. You still had 9 innings configured for the game states. I don't know if you can potentially go back and reverse that. For some reason, every time I've done it, I've not had a lot of success. Thank you for waiting, chat. Just making sure that our games are ready to go. They are not. Okay, hang on 1 second, chat. Okay, we're going to try to replicate it. And it looks like we are stuck. Just to replicate. Yeah, we cannot move after this point. We can't even go back in this case. Yeah, we may need to repair that. Surprised it maintained that. Wow, even if I don't hit minus. Try starting your own 5-inning game and then reloading save? Oh, you're saying... We'll see. Hang tight, chat. We gotta fix up something on the technical side. Sorry. Come on. Brought a dog. All right. Okay, chat. Yeah, it still maintains it at 9 innings, Rumpton. Just to let you know. Okay, chat. Sorry for the technical hiccup. We're going to fix this up in just a second and come back with the World Series in just a second. We'll be right back. All right, chat. Thank you for holding on so patiently. The game is officially about to begin pretty fast into this one. So without further ado, let's go ahead and switch it on over and give ourselves a chance to go check out Wario City Night as the new New York Mets choose it up. Keep in mind the better record of the two goes over to Type's team, the Wildwoods one-uppers, so Wildwoods does get to choose first, and their choice, of course, being the notorious and arguably famous Wario City Nighttime. Grounder to Bowser is going to change sides over, and a little bit of a small delay to get things started up, but we are here as the new New York Mets go 3-0 to start things for the World Series. Sorry, now I'm breaking my brain. I'm saying new and World. Jumping catch from Pablo Sanchez locks in out number 1. Coming up now is Bowser. Fellow has had quite a spectacular record here in the MML. Great stat line to boot. But along with that same stat line is the Yellow Magic Koopa. He himself has not had any home runs this season, but the 529 batting average is definitely good to boot. And pending no crazy changes from Sewage or the POW, and the dash actually helps pay it off. Bowser circling to third. What a sensational snipe from Lynn. Grounder. Oh, wait a second. How doesn't help out his teammate, but it does help put Bowser in. First run scored by the Wildwoods one-uppers to get things going. Two POWs, both with sensational plays, help their fellow team members. Ball's gonna jump just past Petey Piranha for that one. And indeed, another RBI chance is available. King K. Rool, who's had quite a legacy in these last couple of weeks between the home runs that he's had, and it looks like he's gonna keep that up. It's going, gone! 3-run shot from King K. Rool is gonna get this thing a poppin' for the Wildwoods one-uppers. Yeah, you see K. Rool not getting there. Heisenberg was all the way over in center field. So there's no way he was going to get to that in a reasonable time. And Rumpton already claiming, see you next game. Maybe dropping the optimism behind his collection. We'll see if that continues. Another high flyer. Look it up, just go foul. And Dax, the biggest supporter and fan of the new New York Mets, is questioning the GM's sense of giving up already. We go to the top of the second. Blooper is going to kick things off for the Mets, hoping to see a big change in a counter. The 4 runs let in from the first inning. First pitch just tails a little outside from Wiggler. Coming up next is Bootleg. Nice shot to Bootleg to start things out. First pitch strike. And grounder up the center is going to make it effective. Sends Blooper over to second. No outs on the board, and King Boo, arguably one of their better power hitters of the team, is up. However, the shot's going to go directly to Red Koopa. Blooper and Bootleg stay over on first and second. Another big strike from Wiggler. Another one of the better pitchers of the season for sure has been Wiggler. And that's going to continue to advocate the same side. Another scoreless inning into the mixture of Wiggler. And we're going to go to our friends, the Koopa Troopas and Dead Troopas. See what we got here next. Charge shot, opts to not push it. It's Steve from Minecraft who's gonna see what he can do behind the plate. And a quick shot. Lucky that bootleg was there in time. Base hit single. Now looking is the bunt from Koopa. He's gonna let that one pass around. Another one passes, no bunt. Let's see what they do now. Grounder goes to Pablo for one, and here comes two from Petey. Makes it an easy double play. Short fly ball to center field. Easy catch for Heisenberg. And he is the one who catches fly balls. 1, 2, 3 for the Wildwoods one-uppers, but still much more work for the Mets going into top of the third. Nice shot from Steve is going to put him on first for a base hit single. Nice job getting it just over the head of Yellow Magic Koopa. Next up's going to be Pablo Sanchez. On a trend of a returning arc, or rather redemption arc, I should say, the second half of the season. We'll see if he's going to be able to maintain that. Grounded red critter. The pow does make it a bit of a pickle for Steve, but he's going to turn around just in time. I'm not very clear on why Bowser decided to run all the way to second. Maybe a bit of a misplay. Oh, and another big play from Bowser. You just watch the jump. He got to the very top of his vertical with that one. And he deserves a little maniacal laugh for that one. We put another Easter egg on the board for the new New York Mets as the Wildwoods one-uppers now have another powerful hitter. Looking to see what he can do. Maybe a lot. Never mind, it's going to hit off the wall. Powell almost extending the base. Magic Koopa robbed because of a nice diving play from Petey, but no double play there. And this has once again been one of the greatest Gold Glove performances, in my opinion. Again, the award ceremony does take place after the World Series here tonight. If you want to find out who among your team managed to get some pretty awesome rewards, all GMs have put in their voting systems for it. We'll see who gets out the rewards at the end of the day. We'll return to a new inning, and 6 outs remain between the Wildwoods one-uppers potentially taking game one. There's going to need to be a pretty big level of retaliation now. And what a good way to start that is going to be a base hit from Petey Piranha. Blooper. Since returning, or rather being a part of the season for the New York Mets, he has definitely had a very strong impact both on the defensive side and the offensive side. Good jump from Red Critter is going to end the inning there. And if this is the new New York Mets, I would say a little urgency is going to need to happen, though there's still much baseball left to play. One team's going to need to land 4 wins among the other. And whether that takes us 7 games or 4, we're here to find that out. Short floater to center field goes to Heisenberg. Strikes it from out number 1. And fresh off of a sensational home run is King K-Roll. He's not going to be able to carry the distance with that one, but a good line drive just right at somebody. but that might end up going to his teammate, Red Critter. That ball's going high and deep in the air. No jump to be found. Solo shot for Red Critter launches this out of here. Maybe a little demoralizing is what the Mets are experiencing. You just watch that ball just carry on with nobody trying to make the jump in time, even though I would argue they could have had that. And a good base hit from Paratroopa as that ball's going to go over all the way into right field's corner. Base hit double. Going to keep the bases rolling now. 5-0, the New York Mets, bottom of the fourth. Star pitch from Steve, retaliated with a star shot, and that doesn't matter. Pablo Sanchez, another Gold Glove contender over here with a great defensive showing. Although that defensive showing did have 1 run scored as a result of it. See what the Mets bring now, because this is do or die for Game 1 of the MML World Series. And it might be worth it. King Boo, solo shot to get things started. First pitch he sees, he launches that thing up and out of here. And just like just as Rumpton says in the chat, that is indeed a not shutout at this point. Base hit does not land. It's going to be a ground out to Lynn. First pitch watches over, and a good shot from Steve from Minecraft is going to get him a base hit single. 4 runs is the difference maker for the one-uppers to make a tie out of this circumstance, and it looks like that is not going to be the case, as we're going to convert a double play to wrap it up. First game goes to Wildwood's one-uppers, 5-1, as it looks like it did pay off to the net advantage of Wildwood's one-uppers going to arguably one of the most iconic stadiums here. And of course that 3-run shot clearly being a contributor. Game 1 wraps it up, and chat, we have a very special surprise for you. We are so excited to bring you some of the next big games here. We are going to get into the next game ASAP for you. But before that game loads up, I gotta tell you, chat, I am a little bit shocked in all transparency. That first game, if it wasn't for the fact that K. Rool just basically launched the shot that he did, I think they really would have had a genuine chance to make that out there. But nonetheless, we will have to see what happens. As we see here, though, it is time for game number 2 already, and they are already underway to the first pitch. Due to some technical updates, we have to kind of hop into the game right away. And thank you again to Ty for putting that together. Prediction is chosen, and nice double play. Submission period is going to go live. We're going to cut it down to 2 minutes because of that. Choose your predictions, chat, and choose who's going to get game number 2 as the Wildwoods one-uppers are looking for their chance to get into the scene. Excuse me, oh, hang on. Lynn's going to carry this one far and deep, but unlucky as that one's going to be caught just on the furthest tip of the warning track. Wildwoods one-uppers with no score to start things out, and it's time for the Mets. See what they can do to change their luck from last game. He is the one who reaches his hand up where that doesn't quite ring the same bell. Good magical shot from Yellow Magic Koopa. Another great play at second base is going to seal the deal for that one. Next up's going to be a short floater over to right center for Kukrushka to land a single. Next up, PD Piranha hasn't quite gotten it going yet, but this looks like this could be a fate to change. Not going to be so, as that one is an easy catch for Dry Bones over in center field. Hey, you watched it. This one had all the promise, flair, and opportunity. But sure enough, the two Koopas and their sensational speed and synergy able to lock that one up. Next up is Blooper. Short shot is going to land. Kukrushka moving to second thanks to that. And let's see what Bootleg can bring now. Bootleg with a home run to his name and a couple of doubles. Maybe it's about time to see that second one happen, and hold on! He sure got close to it. And we hate to see it, but a watched strike three. Wiggler, while not many have happened this season, to have one here in the World Series is quite a different class. Coming up is a pretty heavy hitter lineup now. Wiggler, K-Rule, and Red Critter. Not very clear on what led to the charge up so quickly, but it looks like that one's gonna just be a simple line drive to PD. And that ball is not looking very pretty, as that's another grounder over to Pablo Sanchez. You can hear that thing just kind of clank off the, well, scepter. This one, however, looking promising, but is going to be a pretty easy catch pending no bob-ombs. And we go the quickest 1-2-3 that we have seen this season, I would think. And thank you for the correction. Bootleg was a she. King Boo going far and wide and deep, but not enough. Wait a second. Another sensational pow is going to be able to seal the deal for a base hit double for King Boo. Time for the one who bats. See if it's time for him to cook. Had not a lot of success here in the postseason. We'll see if that outcome does change. Well, at the very least, gives a base hit, moves our King Boo over to third base. The right sack fly does score their first run of the game. Especially with how they performed last game, this is going to be a very, very important outcome for them to make this out. Watches that on for strike two. Strike three for Steve. And that's another strikeout for Wiggler, just painting the corners like as if he is a professional painter himself. Another strike, and this is really starting to make you wonder what is going on at the new New York Mets. There's another one. What is happening? The strikes are valid. Our umpire is projected to have 100% accuracy, and if he doesn't, we throw him in the lava pits you see over in right center field. Arguably a record for most strikeouts in a game. Actually, not arguably, it is. But that doesn't matter, as the base hit from Yoshi, who again was probably Rumpton's LVP earlier this season, has made a pretty big change for the better, especially in the post-All-Star break adventure. Dax cheering for Yoshi is indeed a rare sight, but what is not a rare sight is the batting lineup of the Koopas coming up next. Top of the third, Wildwood's one-uppers, 0-1. Base hits a line drive double. Strike one called for Red Koopa. And a very quick and easy grounder for Pablo. Lucky to get that off just before the Koopa hits him, though. Gonna Gonna get ourselves to 2 outs. Dry Bones up to the plate. No charge shot, but not gonna matter. The line drive over to Petey is gonna cinch it. Out number 3 as we go 1-2-3 yet again for the Wildwoods one-uppers. And this may be the impact that they needed. Mets coming up now, one of their best hitters. First charge back is going to be an inside pitch for strike 1. That ball is going to high and deep in center field. No one's really making the run fast enough because they didn't need to. That ball going in. That's a base hit triple to start things off for Petey Piranha. Blooper, nice shot. Left center field is going to score Petey, and as a result, this might get dicey back at second. Never mind, they do end up throwing home way too late though. And Blooper with another great shot from left center. Gives him a base hit double. And it looks like the Mets are halfway through hitting the cycle for their fellow team members. Coming up next is Bootleg. At a middle of the line batting average this season, is going to continue to get better though. As that ball is going to move Blooper to third. And the only run scored from last game is King Boo coming up to the plate. Jumping shot, and a Boo is going to disappear. That just long enough to distract the Dry Bones out there. And that ball does not look promising to get back home, and it looks like we got a turn of events, folks. The New York Mets are cooking with gas right now. That ball is going to go 4-0. 4-0 right now. A double, a triple. Right now sounds like the encapsulation of going to a McDonald's at 2 o'clock in the morning. Diving play, not gonna be good enough. Thought he could make it over to third, and that is a bad play from Red Critter, looking to probably make that over to first. And as a reminder, we have 0 outs right now. Could be dangerous. Not as dangerous as the double play though. Lynn, head on a swivel to make that conversion. And just like that, we go from 0 to 2. But it's not gonna matter because thanks to the thought and effort of, wait a minute, Pablo's gonna get a double out of that? The combo and a half that just happened, we're gonna keep it moving. Mets looking excellent right now. And we've seen a real change of heart here from the New York Mets. First game looks like they were ready to drop it. Second one, they're locked the hell in. Finally, the bleeding stops. It took 4 runs. But now it's time to see what the one-uppers can bring to the table. A little bit of a deja vu score set that we have seen. Let's see what they bring next. A little bit of smoke coming in from Steve. Maybe a little bit juiced up from the performances that they've seen. And that ball is going to go back. An easy catch for Heisenberg for out number 1. The Magic Koopa line shot to Petey Piranha for out number 2. And coming up next is going to be Lynn, hoping to not repeat the same destiny of his her former 2. Grounder to Pablo. Another 1-2-3 inning to add to the Mets' defensive repertoire. And we're going to start with the same lineup that got us rolling in the first one. Petey watches the first one inside for strike 1. Ball is just over the grass of Red Critter. Left center, hits back wall. No base hit double, but it looks like it is another inning potentially of an offensive power Diving play from Red Critter, pitches it to 1, doesn't make it over to 2, and that's going to be at least 1 out. Bootlegs charging back, looking for his chance to potentially put this one out in the outfield, and he might get it. Here we go. It's going back, and robbed from Green Koopa. Paratroopa had that one in his glove. Nice catch. But a bummer to see from Bootleg, because you thought that was going to be a good chance for the Mies to be able to get that one. Of course, the synergy builds out in left and center field. So we come up to King Boo. Once again, trying to repeat his outcome of that said double from last time. So far, not looking promising. 0-2 the count. And a short line drive to Yellow Magikarp that's going to wrap things up for this inning. Mets finally get a 0 on their board after the last 2 innings. And it is now or never for the Wildwoods 1-uppers, as the home stadium for the New York Mets has clearly played to an advantage. As a reminder for those unfamiliar, we are going to a couple of different stadiums here today. Most notably, wow, King K. Rool, maybe a repeat to history, launches that thing on out of here with no hesitation. And hang on just a second, the Wigglers are down but not out. Haven't seen a lot of home runs out here at Bowser Stadium, and wow, that was pretty impressive actually. Tough catch, gonna be out number 1. Next up is gonna be Red Koopa. Grounder is unlucky. Petey was able to convert it on his own. Double play, just like the first game, but this time the advantage goes to the New York Mets. And we successfully watched the reign of the Mets. Series is tied 1-1. And of all people, Yoshi with the MVP, especially for, well, I guess getting the ball rolling? I guess I'm not very clear on why he got MVP. First RBI, I mean, yeah, you know, it could have been something like that. Either way, doesn't really quite matter, because props to them nonetheless, as that is another ball. Game number 3 is going to get ready in just a moment, folks. But before we do that, I just got to remind all of you that without this great set of amazing people that you are here in the chat, we wouldn't have the success and fun of the Mario Mania League as we do. Excuse me. So thank you for being a part of it. Thank you for enjoying this experience along with us. And thank you for being a great member of the Level Up for Charity community. Your appreciation and your contribution have been truly appreciated. And without further ado, we are ready. Game number 3 is all set, and we are launching it into play. Already off and ready to go. His first base hit is good to kick us off. It's Bowser's turn now to go to bat. Big shot from King Boo. Not going to convert for a double play. Game 3 was the choice of Type and the Wildwoods 1-uppers, and as a result of that, the choice was to go to DK Jungle Knight. The main format for the GMs to choose their various lineups is very simple. You ideally just have to choose a particular course, or rather, I should say stadium, that the other opponent doesn't choose, but you can basically do what you would like to for the rest of the stadiums that are legal, as in, they don't break the computers. Coming up now is Wiggler. Couple of big base hits to get going for the game 1 and 2. See if they'll continue that trend or if this will end up being a little bit of a cold streak we'll witness. Doesn't be the case. First run is scored thanks to Wildwood's one-uppers, and here we go, folks. This might be the Wildwood's one-uppers coming back to their roots. We'll have to see. We're here with 2 outs. King K. Rool's now up. You've seen 2 home runs out of him in the World Series so far. Not going to make it home run number 3. But that ball's converting to go home. Yellow Magic Koopa might get caught. He's out of there! Out number 3 on a perfect play and perfect execution from blooper to Heisenberg. Yoshi waiting at the end to tag the magical creature. And there you go. Defense is on fire. They let one pass. That doesn't mean that they're ready to make the present. With Yoshi coming up the bat. Grounder from Yellow Magic Koopa. Excuse me. From Yoshi to Yellow Magic Koopa's gonna lock that one in for out number 1. Kukushka also joining the ranks of hitting it over to Yellow Magic Koopa. Out number 2. Wow. Coming up here, PD Piranha. Big ball, and that is just going to narrowly avoid going over the fence on a big line drive, but a base hit double is going to keep the thing alive for the New York Mets. Blooper, faced with 2 outs, is also going to send this. All 3 outs were contributed by Yellow Magic Koopa. And good thing for that, too, is that could have been a disaster. Coming up next, Red Critter and the Koopas. Also a local band that you can check out every Thursday night over at your local Mushroom Kingdom bar. Nice base hit from Paratroopa and a boo to boot. That ball's gonna move Red Critter and Paratroopa over to second and third scoring position. Short shot from Pablo converts the double play. Unable to do that type. It's not even physical. Or physically possible, I meant to say. Dry Bones, short hop to bootleg over and left, and that's going to make it out number 3. Wildwood's one-uppers held to another 0, but some scoring is going to be a necessary opportunity. Coming up here, bootleg starts us out into right center with a short shot. Get on base with base hit single. Coming up next, King Boo. Nice shot, but an easier catch for Red Koopa. Bootleg's gonna circle back to first base. Heisenberg watches first 2 come by, make it 1-1 the count. And Yellow Magic Koopa, another play. Second baseman has just been a stonewall. Converting almost what it feels like half the outs so far of this game. Let's see what we got now. Bowser. Well, what Bowser's got might be a home run if they can't get to it in time. It's going high, but not gonna be far enough or fast enough. Eisenberg with the jump off of Bootleg's shoulders to get out number one. Walter, no. Walter, yes. Honestly, very fair. Shot is just going to go over, and Lynn is going to be able to make it over to first for a base hit single thanks to that shot. And now here comes the fielding legend as of today. Possible World Series MVP candidate. Seeing how things are going so far. Nice shot. Gets Lynn to second. And as you can see here, an RBI chance indeed for Wiggler. Short shot from Wiggler. We're gonna chuck the bases, and chuck the bases for quite a big guy. This might be a pretty scary moment, chat. And it might just be, it's going up, 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 and foul. Oh, and Steve with the strikeout. We're seeing so many strikeouts so far. Steve from Minecraft with his diamond play. Grounder to Pablo. What a great diving play. And the defense once again is strong with this one. Wildwood's one-uppers once again shut out for another inning. And speaking of that, the pitcher who just got his first strikeout is coming up here now. Start us off. Shot is just over Red Critter's head. Base hit single to start us off. Next up, Pablo. Pablo looking to get a chance to potentially score his teammate if possible. And at least he'll move him to the next base. And a pretty big part of the lineup up next here. Yoshi starting us off, just getting it over Yellow Magic Koopa. And that might have paid off as that run does tie things up. Although I'm not quite sure what was going on with Pablo over. He turned from second and then just kind of stood there. And Yoshi with a huge play. Game is tied 1-1. As Kukushka needs to be able to get on base to keep this rolling. And it looks like they're not going to be able to do so. But at least they have Petey to lead off for next inning. Coming up is going to be our friends, the Koopa Troopas and Dead Guy. Yeah, might have a concussion as a result of it. We'll not evaluate that because that's not what we do here at the MML. Next up is Red Critter. Excuse me, chat. I said Red Critter. I meant to say Red Koopa. And another big play from defense. The New York Mets are definitely in not Ohio shape, but World Series defensive shape so far. And here we go with Dry Bones, a nice right center shot and a pow to boot. Should guarantee base hit single, sure does. Now it's time for Bowser. And he's looking to finally get the lead change, but wait! It was not in time. It was just almost there, though. You just see this ball going up, 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 and just out of the grasp of Bootleg. You could not put that any closer if you could help with it. And in the words of Rumpton here in the chat, ruh-roh. Ruh-roh indeed. Nice hit is going to go just into the hands of PD. No jump required, but what is going to need a jump is going to be the New York Mets to come back and re-tie it back up. Bottom of the fourth. Have an early charge back. Doesn't change anything though. PD is going to stay around. Ball is carrying high, flying, going back, and caught into Red Koopa's hands. Yeah, that ball looked like it was going to get out of here, but easy one for Red Koopa to pick up. And there you go. Next up is blooper. Mets do have 5 outs technically. Now 4 outs. To be able to make this surmounted comeback, but as every out happens, you lose more and more chances. Oh, wait. But he might have a chance with bootleg. Oh, but another robbery from Red Koopa as he lands right onto the stump. But what didn't get stumped was the Koopa Troopas, who were out there just executing like perfect. One of the best outfielder combinations in the league. Big lineup coming up next here. Yellow Magic Koopa, Wiggler, and K-Rool. Yellow Magic Koopa is just going to get that out to right center. And a fly out to Walter. Hang on a second. Big charge back from Wiggler. Almost put that one out of the park. Said that's just going to be a catch to Heisenberg yet again. 2 outs on his own so far. First pitch watches for a ball. K-Rool charging that back, and good Lord. Back, and not in time. K-Rool, home run number 3, and this man is putting the offense on his back to keep this thing rolling. A big play from K-Rool, cinches that one. First pitch strike to Red Critter. Once again, we do have 2 outs, but that may not matter because this is going to need to be a sprint from Heisenberg to get there in time, and they're not going to do it. Back-to-back shots for the Wildwoods one-uppers, and this one is starting to look like it's going to drift away and make game number 4 be the next conversation subject. Paratroopa's gonna get this ball just into the hands of Bootleg. And a little bit of damage to be worried about. Now it's time to see what the Mets can do. They did score 4 runs in an inning last game. See if they're gonna be able to repeat history. Otherwise, this is over. And we're going 2-1 Wildwoods one-uppers. Nice shot from King Boo, but just not enough to get away from center field. Another ball diving play from Red Critter. And this is 2 outs right back to back. And I think we're going to be starting to talk about what game 4 is going to look like here, chat. And I apologize, chat. I did not do a game 3 prediction. I promise I'll get you a game 4 prediction. Grounder Yellow Magic Koopa is going to make that ball game. Shout out to Dax for getting 10 channel points. 2-1 goes to Type and the Wildwoods one-uppers, and a deserving MVP for our friend Bowser. And that's game 3. We are looking closer and closer to wrapping it up, but now is time for game number 4, and a big moment now for the Wildwoods 1-uppers, because they have a chance to take this into game 4 and come out with a 3-1 lead. Or the question will ask itself, will you see big moment change and we go 2-2? We might go 2-2 just because of that. Dry Bones back, and out of here to start first pitch. It's an exclamation point to start things out for the 1-uppers. We just tuned in. The game was ready, and Dry Bones skyrocketed that thing to center field with no chance to do that. As Dax said, on this fuck-ass stadium. And of course, Bowser with the short floater. I don't think this is familiar territory, chat. Predictions are live. Do not forget to put them in. Wildwoods 1-uppers with an incredible statement to start us off. PD Piranha converts for double play. 2 outs. Coming up now is Lynn. And that's going to be that is going to go to Pablo for a ground out single. Mets are going to need to see if they can have the same level of response, I guess. This stage, of course, brought to you by Rumton's Choice. Nice shot from Yellow Magic Koopa. Yet again, another double performance. Short shot is an easy catch for Green Paratroopa on left. Next up is Petey. He's got a lot of determination under that swing. That ball's going up, and should be an easy catch. It sure is. Red Koopa Troopa. An easy cinch. And we're going to go to the top of the second. Wildwoods 1-uppers only a 1-run lead so far, but this lineup right here has been proven to be devastating to the Mets so far. See if they'll be able to continue that trend. And a miss from Blooper is going to be a bit costly, as Wiggler's going to get to first because of it. And not gonna wait a second. The boo, perfect moment as Wiggler's gonna get over to third thanks to that effort. Time for Red Critter. Gonna get a short lob, and he is trying to get that thing pushed the heck out of here, and it is lucky to be fouled. Nice shot, but goes right to Heisenberg. He's going to throw it over to second. Nobody's going to move on home, though. 1 out. Green Koopa Troopa. And a grounder from Petey is going to be a big double play. Avoids the devastating mistake of letting a run score. And we're back to our white lineup, and by that I just mean Blooper, Bootleg, and King Boo. Going 1. Great base hit up the middle. It's going to put Blooper over to first. Next up, line drive to that, and Blooper's going to get caught over at second, and we're going to clear the bases. Going to be a big one now. King Boo is going to need to be able to execute to keep his team alive. And he is trying, but that is going to be a pulled swing all the way out there. And thanks to some teammate camaraderie, he's going to be able to catch that one successfully. Top of the third, Wildwood's 1-uppers, 1-0. Those just tuning in, outcome right now, Wildwood's 1-uppers are 2-1 in the series. Wildwood's looking promising to make it 3-1. And welcome, Cat. Good ball, but just in the grass from Pablo Sanchez. 2 straight outs. See if this is going to be a 1-2-3 or if Bowser can start a chain. And I think he sure is going to start welcoming that chain. That ball's going to go back, and off of the back wall on that one. A home run solo shot to make it 2-0. Also, if any of you just heard my voice crack in that one, no, you didn't. Cat! Type, I think that's on you. It looks like I'm seeing all the feeds come through on my side. When you get pregnant, George. Shut up, Rumpton. Not pregnant, I just had a big meal with Thanksgiving. It's a joke. Lynn facing an 0-2 count, 2 outs. Short floater is gonna be caught by Heisenberg over in center. We're gonna wrap it up. Bottom of the third now. And it's me coming up next for the New York Mets. Ah, gotcha, Type. Good shot from Heisenberg, just foul. And a good ball, but doesn't matter. What in the world? Wow! Yellow Magic Koopa has just been killing it. Easy out. Now is Pablo. 2 outs to face. And he does keep it alive with a good base hit down the line. Pablo Sanchez is able to get on first, bringing us back to the top of the lineup now. First pitch ball. Bit of a tough shot. Misses Yellow Magic Koopa. Bit unlucky, but lucky for the 1-uppers, facing the 2-0 lead as they go to the top of the fourth with a big heart of the lineup up next. Floater is not going to convert, so it's time for K-roll. 1 out. And that ball's looking good, but just off the wall above Heisenberg. Be a base hit single. Let's see what Red Critter can do now. Not very much, as that was a very, very short shot to Pablo Sanchez out at second. Converts it for a double play, and we're kicking us off now to the 2-3-4 lineup of the New York Mets. Really needing to see if they can make things rolling. Only 6 outs before we see this outcome be in the genuine favor of the Wildwood's 1-uppers. Nice diving play from Red Critter yet again. And if you want to talk about staples here at shortstop, we've been saying PD a lot, but also Red Critter more than deserves the attention that they've gotten today. And a high flying ball from Petey. Does land everybody out in the outfield, but not before caught. 2 outs. Watches that one for strike 2. Bit of an inside pitch. And a short fly is going to be caught by Paratroopa. A bit of a tough outing as that goes 1, 2, 3. The Mets down to their last 3, but first they need to prevent the one-uppers from scoring any further. Good jump from King Boo. Number 1. And the charge is just good enough to make it a base hit. Koopa landing himself over to first. First pitch strike is here for Drybones. And he might be going back to back. Wait a second, what is going on? Lucky for Heisenberg, he was able to catch it in time. But somehow, Drybones is just on another level this game for some reason. What in the world? That's some fairly interesting newcomers to this whole situation, huh? Bowser is looking for his own home run shot. It continues to go over, but he is unable to get there. He just watched how close he got to it, and you saw how much it kept fading and fading and fading, and they kept trying, but they were just not there in time. And a bit of an unfortunate case for Bowser, for the New York Mets. The story is starting to look a little deja vu yet again. Yellow Magic Koopa maybe trying to have his own situation today. It is not going to be able to get it, but man, Drybones, Yellow Magic Koopa. I mean, who else wants to try to get this thing out of here? My God. Well, here we go. It is now or never. 4 runs needed to tie, 5 to win. Bottom of the 5th. 2-1 is the series outcome. And if there is no change, it's about to be 3-1. And a good shot is going to be base hit fair. King Boo, first out of 1 out. Walter watches that for strike number 2. And amazingly, he watches that for strike 3. And I'm not sure what's been heavy on the bat for Heisenberg. But someone's going to need to start swinging here ASAP. Not quite like that. That is a real tough outcome. That ball is going to be all that there is to right. Oops, sorry. 3-1. Bowser deservedly with that extra bit of oomph that he was able to put in there. Game 4 goes to the Wildwoods one-uppers. And this is it. Do or die now for our friends in the, well, in the New York Mets. They may need to have a little more new to them, because if they don't, this is game over. They will officially lose the World Series, and the winner will end up being Typh and the Wildwoods one-uppers. Here we go. Next game is ready to go. we're going to jump over right away. We're here at daytime for the Wildwoods. Sorry, I'm saying Wildwoods a lot. For Wario City. And what could potentially be the last game of the World Series. Or the journey to get us to Game 7. Short shot from Kukushka is a ground rule double. First one we've had of the season. Wow, what a start. This might end up being in the favor of the new New York Mets if things continue. Don't count your chickens before they hatch, though. Last time this was a 5-0 win. Oh, actually, you know what? I think you are correct. Patiently waiting for that one to hit the outside. Wow! Petey, back out of here! New York Mets strike first with a 2-run shot over to left field thanks to Petey Piranha. Hey, you saw they attempted the jump, but it didn't matter. That ball was already out of here before you even got the chance to say the words. Line drive right at Bowser. Easy catch for him. And next up's going to be Bootleg. Hoping to see if he can keep the trend on. He will. It's going to be a nice shot out to right center. Base hit single. And hopefully opening the door for his teammate, King Boo. Started out this season with quite a few opposite field homers. And he is not going to homer that one, but a good hit is going to put Bootleg over to third. Great shot. And this is time for the one who knocks. Short floater is successful in getting run number 3 and King Boo over to third. And we keep on rolling. Next up is Steve. Star pitch from Wiggler, not one we've seen very often. Wait a second, Steve! Back, but caught. Steve almost having that one out of the park. But lucky enough, thanks to the Wildwoods one-uppers defense, that one is not going to do so. And this ball is looking like a smell of, well, wanting to stay back into the World Series. 3-0 to start us off. And chat, we hope to see this be a bit of a bloodbath for this outcome. Steve did not get a home run. Game 5 prediction is officially now live. So please do get your channel points in and your winners chosen. As Bowser is going to start us out with a base hit double. Not often you see it from this guy. Magic Koopa over the head of Pablo Sanchez, and is going to be a bit risky. Bowser is trying to get back home. He does manage to get there in time and run over Yoshi in the process. That ball is going to go in favor of the Wobbles and Uppers for the first run scored. Yeah, he literally he did a somersault. And a bit of an ouch. Steve is going to put that one pass to the outside corner for first pitch strike. And now it's time for K-Rool. First appearance here at Wario City. Daytime, that is. And he's looking to keep his same legacy of hitting home run after home run. And almost, oh my gosh, almost didn't get there. That would have been terrifying if not. Nice catch from Blooper to wrap things up for the inning. We now go to the top of the second. Not too distant of a lead so far, so we'll see if they'll be able to pick it back up. 3-1. Not sure what's holding back Pablo. He's held back now 2 strikes. Does commit to strike the third one. Yoshi is our tell for the top of the lineup and what might potentially be a home run. Oh, it had the chance. But instead, that's going to be Yellow Magic Koopa getting that one and converting it to a double play. Yellow Magic Koopa has just had so many chances to get as many opportunities to get all these defensive plays. And that ball's going to go right to Red Critter. We're going to change sides. No events to note for this part. Let's see what the bottom of the second brings us. Red Critter with a high fly ball that's going to be short enough to go to center field. And an easy one for Heisenberg to cap up all by himself. Short green Paratroopa thought he had it, but no go. And from one Paratroopa to a Koopa. After 2 outs, he's going to get the first base hit. Dry Bones now up. And he might be looking good. Back, but, and, oh wait, it's caught, not caught. Dry Bones, another dinger to add to his name, and it is out of here. You've got to be kidding me. Dry Bones really looking to keep his team alive. Maybe back to back. They need to get there. Go, and they don't get there either. And hang on a second, chat. We just had a big change in Bowser and a back-to-back moment. Chat, just to give you context, Gray Drybones had 1 home run for the regular season. So he's doubled his amount of home runs in this series alone. Wildwood's one-uppers with a couple of clutch home runs to be able to take the lead back. And this looked like this was going to be the Mets' game. But the Wildwood's one-uppers said, anything you can do, we can do the same, if not better. And it's time for Petey. Go to work. Big charge, but gonna go foul. Petey being one of the top 10 best batting averages of the season. Unfortunate for him, that does not convey that case. First pitch comes off for a strike for Bootleg. And a grounder right at Bowser is going to change sides yet again. 1, 2, 3 for this inning. Bottom of the third. Wildwood's one-uppers after a huge second inning. Now let's see what they can do. And not before that point, we are going to have a pitching change. And it's Yoshi's time to shine. And shine they will, thanks to Petey Piranha's sensational diving play yet again. Wiggler is gonna be just short enough for Heisenberg to get that one. Coming up, big play from K-Roll. That one's gonna trail all the way to the back. No base hit double, but it does open the door for a possible 2-run shot if Critter takes it. He sure will try. High, deep, going, and caught by Heisenberg yet again. Ball had promise, but just was too slow for plenty of time to be caught. We enter the top of the fourth. 6 outs are all that remain between the Wildwoods one-uppers being World Series champions or the New York Mets forcing us to game number 6. Good shot, but unable to keep it in there. Out number 1. Good shot from Mr. Heisenberg himself. Good single to keep the ball alive. 1 out as Steve from Minecraft comes up to plate. Ball's going to go to Critter and be another double play. Mets have only 3 outs remaining. And we may see ourselves crown a new champion. Oh, no! Pablo and the Bananas might have almost converted a double because of that. A rare double from Pablo Sanchez. Short shot, nice play from Petey Piranha. Won't get the double from it, but he sure will at least get that play. Nice work. Strike from Yoshi. Not quite sure what the strategy is going to end up being. Gray Dry Bones with 2 home runs in this series is a bit of a crazy statement to make. And maybe almost a little bit of fortune for center field. But they didn't get to second base in time. And a lot is at stake here. Fellow captains facing off against one another. Doesn't quite matter, though, as that is going to be a good line drive directly to bootleg over left. Now it's from Yellow Magic Koopa to the side. Let's see what happens here. Oh, and 2. And a short floater is going to be there. And they're going to try to make the play at home. And it looks like they got him yet again. The New York Mets are on fire with getting it home just in time. Heisenberg with the dart. It's like that little revolver he carried around. Well, I won't spoil it if you guys haven't watched the show. Last chance. 1 run is all they need to tie 2 to take over the lead, but the Wildwoods one-uppers will have a chance to retaliate. And it's all up to them. Pablo Sanchez is starting us off with a line drive to Yellow Magic Koopa for another big play. Yoshi, top of the lineup now. Yoshi's postseason performance has indeed been worth talking about, and it will continue to be as he gets a base hit single to set up Kukrushka for a chance to shine. Ball goes to one and to the other. And ladies and gentlemen and NBs, we are here to proudly announce the winners of Mario Mania League Season 2. Your world champions, the Wildwoods 1-Uppers. Congratulations, Typh, on putting together such a phenomenal team. GG's to all teams that were able to put this out today. And we thank you for your MVP caliber performance. Dual MVPs, very, very much accordingly so, for the last game of the year. And there you have it. Game 5 is uploaded, and we are officially through the season of the Mario Mania League Season 2. Congratulations, Typh, and congratulations to the entire Wildwoods 1-Up team. You all did a fantastic job in maintaining your great work. And safe to say, it was well worth to see the journey. 07's indeed in the chat. It's more than a pleasure to see your guys' top tier performances. Rumpton and Typh, if you guys are here... Sorry, Frank just sent me a message that showed Rumpton. That's not Rumpton, but that's very freaking close. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, I'm here. Where should I go? You go ahead and join a VC or the streaming room, and we'll do a little side-by-side interview to see how you guys felt about your World Series performances, and then we will announce live the final results of each category here for the MML Season Awards ceremony. Well, hey guys.
Hello. What's up?
First things first, a sincere congratulations to Typh on the Game 5 victory for...
Victory.
I think that was more than deserving of it. Congratulations to your team. It was quite a wild ride for this season. You had some tough bouts against Ohio. You had some tough bouts against Star Road Superstars. Tell me a little bit about just your experience this year and
Star Road Superstars. I didn't even face that team.
Same thing. You basically you by proxy played against them.
Yeah.
But tell me a little bit about your experience this year. Did you kind of have a gut feeling that you were going to end up being in this situation, or was it kind of almost like a happenstance type thing where you're like, oh, well, we made it?
I mean, honestly, I thought I got a good team. When I made my own power ranking start of season just because I thought it'd be fun. I put myself at 3rd. So I didn't, obviously I didn't think I was gonna make it to this position, but we're here, and I'm very proud of going up from 2nd to last place last season to now, especially because I retained a couple of my old teammates from that last season, Green Paratroopa and Drybones specifically.
Yeah, definitely. Rumpton, you had quite a fun season to watch, just because there were some bouts where I think there were questions on whether that team was going to be all that it was going to turn out to be, and then out of nowhere you would continue to upset the Star Road Superstars. Can you tell me about what you felt was maybe a key reason that you countered the Star Road Superstars so well?
So I feel like the reason why we ended up beating Superstars, first off, I think they were off their game, like at some point during that series. But we just have a very, very strong infield. And I honestly think that the map choices ended up, or not map, the stadiums were in our favor, which is what really kind of ended up helping us get that victory. Maybe our team is just better against their small ball in general. Like, PD and Pablo are basically like walls. I don't know if you remember week 1. Rory was basically constantly complaining about Pablo and PD and that she could not get the ball past them.
Yep.
So I'm like, without a doubt, like that is 100%, I think, part of the reason why that happened. Yeah, there you go.
Totally fair.
You absolutely have the strongest, like, in general, infields. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, we had some errors in that last game too, but like, I am not gonna sit here and say I'm not proud of my team. We had 5 me's, which I think the fact that we got here is incredible. We had Yoshi on the team. PD had to put most of everyone on his back for most of the games. Like, if you take a look at the scores, a lot of our games we won like maybe 2-0 or like 1-0. Very low scoring games, and it's literally because of PD and King Boo just hitting stuff. I know, Dax. I'm sorry. Listen, Dax is like the best fan I could have ever asked for. Even when there's people on the team that Dax does not like, he's still all in, and I appreciate that so much.
Yeah.
And the Mets will be back next year.
Yeah, and like Dax said at the start of the season, he's going to cheer for the team with the most DK characters, which was Frank's team.
Yeah.
But then he remembered your team. He was your fan season 1, and he's like, yeah, I'm still a fan. He's loyal.
You cannot leave a team that you truly, truly love. I would know.
Well, speaking of you would know, Rumson, of course, there is an intention of having another season, and I'm curious to know if you're already planning to begin the trademark and copywriting for the new New York Mets, or if you're gonna let me talk normally during a fucking broadcast.
Jordan, you know what? We're gonna go back to the old New York Mets.
God damn it! The on.
Yeah, we're gonna be the ONNYM.
You should be the old New York Mets.
That'll be for the season after that.
Good God. Well, Typh, the price, of course, was $100, so I feel like I'm obligated to ask you this question. Yippee. What are you gonna do with that money?
I mean, I asked this at the start of chat, what is the conversion rate for dollars to Mushroom Kingdom coin? I think all of my players, like,
I'll get our accountant on that right away.
Yeah, I think if a lot of them are going to have to hit the draft pool next season, of course, so obviously might not get them again, which... Tangent, I got really attached to this team. Obviously, I did not change it around since week 1. We saw Rory a lot. She changed it around a lot. My bench players, they stayed bench players the entire season. I traded for Yellow Shy Guy and Goomba, and I just didn't trade them on because I got so attached to this lineup. I love them dearly. They're going to get a raise, and I also might have to pay to find whoever almost hit me with their goddamn car earlier.
True that.
But for real, probably like a nice, just takeout food or something, and then chip it to bills.
Okay, I have found the conversion rate. 1 Mario coin is worth 7.2332 times 10 to the negative 8th power in US dollars. So you can give your team a lot of money.
Understood. Yeah, that's gonna be good.
Interesting. Okay, so I have an update with regards to the following categories for the awards. I figured you guys can join me as a part of this if you're interested.
All right. Hopefully my internet doesn't die.
I'd love to.
So, by the way, this was very funny. We have one category that, two that end up having ties due to just how the GMs voted, essentially. So,
should we have MVP last?
I chose not to break the ties, so there's gonna be some extra people for some of the categories, but that's good. That's totally fine. To at least give them the respect that they deserve. I'm just typing it up right now just to make sure I have it available for me, and I don't Steve Harvey this whole thing.
Yeah, I think it's fine because stuff like Golden Glove and Best Slugger, I think, have a ton of candidates that people could have voted for, and I think any of them would have been good picks.
Okay, let me just make sure I've got all the votes tallied up and confirmed. Yep. And yep. And yep. Okay, I think I got all of them. Okay, cool. All right, are we ready? Our awards presentation, of course, the World Series trophy goes to the one and only Typh. Congratulations to the Wildwoods 1-Uppers one last time. Thank you. Well done. Next up.
Thank you.
This category is for the most valuable player. This player has exuded...
last.
Okay, I will do it the other way around then. With this category is for the best me of this year. This me was one who ideally resembled the key traits to be one of the biggest, baddest players out there, a custom creation. And again, thank you to Typh who helped to put these together, by the way. With that in mind, the best me in Season 2 of the Mario Mania League is Weird Al Yankovic.
Yeah!
Weird Al!
I'm voting for that guy. Yeah!
That's my guy.
We love Weird Al.
And now,
well, I could hear. I think I just heard Waffle in the distance going, "Woo!"
I think I heard that too, actually. Next category we're going to cover is going to be the Ernie Ballswell Best Pitcher Award. We wanted to dedicate at least one of these awards in memoriam of Ernie Ballswell, and we chose the pitcher for this category. And with that, our winner for the Ernie Ballswell Best Pitcher is Wiggler. Congratulations to Wiggler.
Wiggler.
I mean, that 3 strikeout game was crazy.
That was
That's the most in this season.
That was insane. I'm still blown away at that one. Next one we're going to do is going to be the best slugger. Now, this doesn't mean the best slugger in the game. It just means the best batter in terms of performance, home runs, etc., for that. There was a 2-way tie. So the winners of the best sluggers in Mario Mania League Season 2 was Bowser and Blue Pianta. Well done.
Woo!
Congratulations. For our next category, we're going to do the Gold Glove. If you're not familiar, it's basically those that performed at their absolute best when it came to this year. They were amazing out on the field. Their defense was unparalleled. And with that, the Gold Glove goes to 4 different people. 4-way tie. Brown Critter is 1. Boomerang Bro, PD Piranha, and Fire Bro all get Gold Glove for their corresponding teams due to a split vote. Our next
I feel like I know how many people voted now.
5.
I voted 5.
1 didn't vote for Gold Glove. That's the fun fact.
Okay.
Next up.
My vote didn't make Gold Glove then.
Your vote made it.
I voted. Oh, okay. Well, did you mean to say Blue Critter?
No, I have Brown Critter in here.
Oh, I voted Blue Critter.
And Blue Critter! Woo! Let's go, Blue Critter!
Oh, you know what? I did miss that. Yes, actually, you're right. There is a 5-way tie. Blue Critter.
Yeah!
Okay,
Blue Critter.
congratulations, Blue Critter as well. Wow. Okay. GM of the Year is our next category. This was the general manager that went above and beyond to provide the absolute best possible team that they could curate and be a true leader for their franchise. The 2025 Season 2 Mario Mania League GM of the Year is Rory. Well done, Rory.
Yes!
Inaugural
So deserved.
season.
Deserved.
It was more than deserving, and congrats to everybody that went to vote. I was there was a couple of good candidates in there, but that one was the inevitable winner. So well done, Rory. All right. Before we get into our final category, which is the MVP, we do have one more to state. And it is the World Series MVP, and this is a category chosen by me. This person was inconsequential to the success and opportunities that the winning team, in this particular case, the Wild Woods 1-Uppers, although it could be a losing team if they were that significant as well. We are going to award the World Series MVP to none other than Petey Piranha.
Oh, wow.
If it wasn't for the fact that he had so many outs by himself and home runs, I probably would have gone King K. Rool. But I have to give the value where the value is needed. And if you didn't have Petey, you probably weren't going to get very much out of shortstop.
If I didn't have Petey, I wouldn't be here. End of story.
Yep.
Petey's just the GOAT.
And with that, we now go to the MVP category. This person was the most valuable player for their team this past season. This person was ultimately somebody who they could not have a functioning team without, and somebody who truly was above and beyond others in their competition. In an almost full landslide, the winner of the MVP is also Petey Piranha.
Yeah, my boy.
Well deserved.
Petey, 2 MVPs, and that's got to
You know
great.
we're re-signing him. You know we're re-signing him.
Absolutely. Which
He's
is
going to be a Met until he dies.
Which is a good thing to talk about. In full transparency, I have not fleshed out the retention policy for next season. However, I am inclined to potentially bring a majority of your players back if interested. That is at least the draft idea. But GMs, you will hear from me closer to when Season 3 will officially start, which I am proud to announce will start to happen, which I expect to happen, I should phrase that as, in as early as February 2026.
Ooh.
We're going to have an early turnaround for this one, so I hope that you're excited, although do not quote me on that number because I have a baby coming in a ballpark of that time.
Yeah,
So,
baby Jordan.
it's going to be
Are you
exciting.
still mulling over her name?
No, they're not calling it Jordan, okay?
Yeah. Yes, thank you, Rupton. I appreciate that.
I've already gotten a verbal contract. It's not going to be called Jordan Jr.
Oh, got it. Thank you. Okay.
Not even Jordan Jr.
Jordan the third.
Skip Jordan the second. Just straight up Jordan the third.
Could I announce something real quick?
Yes, go ahead.
Just because I want to be able to give a showcase to our teams that didn't make playoffs. I don't believe this is an official Twitch stream thing. Sometime in the future, I'm going to be streaming mini tournaments between those teams on some of the banned stadiums in the Discord.
That's going to be a banger of a time. So please, please, please do keep an eye out in our Discord server, !Discord. Typh is going to have full reigns to do some crazy stuff during the course of it. As for Monday Mania, following this content, you will be able to hang out with us. We will likely be spending the next couple of December weekends, or rather weekdays, excuse me, hanging out in the Minecraft server together. So if you'd like to hang out, maybe do some Pokemon battles, or just in general vibe and enjoy time with us, that may be your chance to shine. We also are expecting in the next couple of weeks to also fight the Ender Dragon, maybe with Pokemon. Not very clear on how that works yet. More to come soon. Anyway.
Exclamation mark Minecraft.
Absolutely. Well, I believe that draws our Mario Mania League to the close. Rumpton, Typh, as those in the call with me here right now, is there anything else you would like to say to our lovely audience who's gotten to join the last 8 weeks of pure adventure and chaos? Also, Rumpton, fuck you for that Game 6, Game 7 spoiler.
But, I mean, I
what do
didn't
you
want
mean he's
anyone in
posting Game
chat.
6 and Game 7?
You hit me with games.
I didn't want anybody in chat to get spoiled on how many games there were.
Ah, good call, good call. All right, I get you now. I saw you were making it the 6-7 thing because of my hands.
No.
Jordan, you know that we're too old for 6-7.
Yeah,
I
true.
mean, I have to deal with it every fucking day, so.
I mean, you're a teacher, so yeah.
Anyways, let's play baseball every day. Let's play baseball every day. Let's play baseball all of the time. I was about to say something really inappropriate, and I stopped myself.
Good job. We're proud of that.
You see, Frank, that's how you do it.
All right, everybody. With that, the 2025 Mario Mania League seasons come to a close. We look forward to seeing you in Season 3, intended to be on Super Sluggers. You may see some Mii's change, some roster shakeups, and some very, very fun adventures. So, with that, we happily say good luck to our fellow competitors here in the future seasons. Rumpton, Typh, congratulations to both of you for making it to this far, and especially congrats to Typh on your great success on being the world champion. Have a good night, everybody.
Thank you again.
We'll see you again
Take care.
in Season 3.
Good night.